there is a strange shift that happens somewhere around 32 or 33. It's not the sudden shock of the big 30 birthday anymore. It's the quiet, slow-burning realization of the plus. The feeling that you have officially crossed a border into a country where the rules of time, energy, and nostalgia are completely different. You don't just wake up one day and decide you feel old. It sneaks up on you in the most mundane moments. The first major reason for this 30 plus fatigue is the crushing weight of predictability. In your 20s, your week was chaos, but it was exciting chaos. You didn't know who you'd meet, where you'd be next year, or what your life would look like. By 30 plus, the tracks have been laid down. You know exactly what your Tuesday looks like. You know your budget, your commute, and your routine. When life becomes highly predictable, your brain switches to autopilot. And when the brain is on autopilot, time flies twice as fast. You look at the calendar and another year is gone. That acceleration of time makes us feel like we are aging at triple speed. The second reason is the shift in social dynamics. In your 20s, your peers were all in the same boat, drifting together. In your 30-plus era, everyone is on completely different planets. Some are raising toddlers, some are getting divorces, some are moving across the world for corporate jobs, and others are still trying to find themselves. The effortless community of youth vanishes. Forging new, deep connections becomes exhausting. You realize that keeping up with people takes intentional scheduling and effort, and that social isolation makes the world feel heavy and cold. Finally, there is the silent funeral of your idealized self. Throughout your youth, you live with the comforting lie of someday I'll write that book. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll travel the world. But in your 30s, someday turns into now or never. You have to look in the mirror and confront the reality of the choices you actually made, rather than the infinite potential you used to possess. It's a mourning process for the paths not taken. But this isn't a tragedy. This heavy feeling is actually the birth of true individuality. In your 20s, you are a collection of other people's expectations and cultural trends. In your 30s plus, the exhaustion forces you to cut the fat. You stop going to places you hate. You stop tolerating toxic people. You stop pretending to enjoy things just to fit in. You exchange 100 shallow acquaintances for 3 real friends. You trade a chaotic life for a peaceful home. Feeling old is just the price we pay for finally becoming wise. It is the moment you stop performing for the world and start living for yourself.